Hi Reception, welcome to Thursday's maths lesson. Now, we have been on an addition journey this week, haven't we? And on Monday we looked at how we could combine numbers, combine sets of objects and find out how many there are all together by adding them all together. And then on Tuesday we looked at our part-whole model and we learned how numbers can be partitioned and broken down into smaller numbers, but also we looked at how those smaller parts could be added together to make the whole number again. So yesterday we moved on to writing number sentences using our new signs, the addition sign and the equal sign. And today I thought we could write our own addition number stories. So here we have been learning about stories, and actually our whole theme is all about stories. So this is perfect. Now we have been learning about the Three Little Pigs, haven't we? So I tried to link all of my number stories to the Three Little Pigs. So let's look at my first number story. Okay, so here's my first number story. I'm going to say the story, okay? One little pig was building a house. There he is, one little pig. Two more pigs came along to help. Well, it's a tough job, isn't it? They need some help. So one little pig was building a house and two more pigs came along to help. Can you see my two more pigs? Yeah. What do you think I'm going to ask you to do next? I'm going to ask you, how many pigs are there all together? Oh, okay. How would we solve this? What would we do next? Yep, we need to add them all together. So we need to know how many pigs there are all together. Now, we could use lots of different things. We could use our counting objects. So we could get one object to represent the one pig and two more objects to represent the other two pigs, and we could combine them all together. And we could also write a number sentence. So I'm going to start my number sentence actually. So one little pig was building a house. So first, that's what happened first. First, one little pig came to build its house. So number one is going to be first in my number sentence. Now, two more pigs came along to help. Now, that more is telling me that it's an add, isn't it? We're adding more pigs, aren't we? We're adding two more pigs. So 1 plus 2 equals, let's add them all together. You ready? Count slowly. 1, 2, 3. So how many pigs do I have all together? 3. Well done. So 3 is after my equals here in my number sentence. Did you get it right? Yeah, we could also use our fingers as well as our counting objects. Right, so that's my first number sentence. So let's see my numbers within my number sentence. So here is my first number, 1. One little pig was building a house. And there's my second number in my story. Two more pigs came along. So I knew it was 1 plus 2. And then I needed to know how many altogether. So I needed to add them. Let's look at the next number story. Now, it begins with first. First, the third little pig had 5 bricks. So that's what happened first. So 5 is going to be my first number in my number sentence. 5 bricks. Let's count the bricks just to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I've got 5 bricks. I wonder what's going to happen next. He then got 3 more. Must have needed more. Okay, so more, we got that really important word. So we know it's an add. It's an add, isn't it? Or a plus. We need to add more. How many more did he get? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. He got 3 more bricks. So he started with 5 bricks and then he added 3 more to his pile. Now, I want to know, do you think you know what I want to know? How many bricks did he have all together? So it's going to be an add, isn't it? We've got to combine 5 and 3. So we can use, well, we can count them here on the screen, or we could use our tens frame and our counters, okay? So let me find my tens frame and let me find my counters. Actually, I'm going to use some blocks today because Okay. That's what I've got nearest me. Okay, I've got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my 5 bricks represent the 5 bricks that he had first. How many more did he have? Oh, he got 3 more, didn't he? So I need 3 more bricks. You could also use Lego. This is going to be perfect, especially because we're talking about bricks. So 5 plus 3 more. So they're my parts, and I'm going to add them together now. Let's see. Right, so I've combined them all together. Now what do I need to do? I need to count them, don't I? Let's count them really slowly, and I'm going to touch them just to make sure I don't miss any out. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 bricks all together. So on my number sentence, I need to write the number 8. Well done. So 5 plus 3 equals 8. Well done, everybody. So let's see my third and final number story. Are you ready? There, it's Mummy Pig. Oh, wow. Now, Mummy Pig, when she said bye to the little pigs, she gave them some pies just in case they got a little bit hungry on their journey when they were making them. Let's see what happened first. So first, Mummy Pig made 4 delicious pies. Okay, so this is where my story starts. She's made 4 delicious pies. Let's count them out. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so she made 4 delicious pies. 4. Now, I wonder what's going to happen next. She then made 5 more because they were just so delicious. So she made 5 more. So I know, what do I need to put next? I need to put my add sign. Well done. Add 5 more. So she started off with 4 and then she added 5 more. Let's count the 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, now she's got 4. And now she's got 5 more, but I want to know how many she has all together. Well done. How many pies did she bake all together? So 4 plus 5. Does anybody know that already without even working it out? You just knew that because of your number bonds. Now, I'm not too sure about that, so I'm going to use my counters, okay? You could use a tens frame with your counters. I'm just going to actually build a cube tower again. So how many did I see? She had 4, didn't she? 4 pies first. Okay, so that is how many I'm going to have here. My 4. This is going to represent my 4. And she made 5 more. She did, didn't she? She had 5 more, so I need to represent my 5 next with my counters. Okay, so here's my 4, and it's 5 more. So this is what's representing my pies. Okay, now I need to combine them, don't we? I need to know how many there are all together. So I'm going to put these together. Loads of pies. Right, how many did she have all together? Let's count them. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did you get it? So she made 9 pies all together. So I'm going to go back to my number sentence. 4 pies to begin with. Then she added 5 more, and it equals 9. Excellent. Make sure that 9 is the right way around. If it looks like a way around, okay? Usivity today is all about you making your very own number sentence, and it's got to be an addition number sentence. So we're going to be adding objects together, okay? So it could be about anything. In my activity, it was all about Three Little Pigs because we're reading about Three Little Pigs, but it could be about anything that you like. So if you like cars, it could be a number story about cars. So maybe there were 3 cars in the garage and then 5 more cars came along. How many cars do you have all together? So that could be an example. Or if you like dolls and you like playing in the doll's house, maybe you could have there may be 4 dolls in the dollhouse and then 6 more dolls came along. How many dolls do you have all together? So anything like that. But what you've got to think about really carefully is how to structure your story. So you tell me how many of the objects you've got first. That's the first thing you do. Then you tell me how many more come along to join. And then finally, you ask the question, how many do you have altogether? Now, really importantly, to work on the skills that we learned yesterday with our number sentence, can you also write a number sentence to represent your story? So can you write that number sentence that matches your story? Now, you can show me in many different ways with this activity. You can either decide to video yourself telling me the story. So that could be one way. You could even use objects that are in your story. So like I said with the dolls, maybe you've got dolls to actually show me in the story. So that's one way. You can send me a video. Or what about drawing a picture? So I use pictures in my story to help me with my story. So for example, with the cars, I could draw 3 cars first, and then I would draw 5 more cars to come and join. And then I would ask the question, how many are there all together? And then I'd write my number sentence after it. So you could do that. Or if you really love phonics and you want to practice those phonics skills, what about writing your story? So again, I wrote my stories. I wrote it in their 3 parts. So what was first? How many were first? Then how many came along? How many more were there? And I use that word more. And then I asked the question, how many altogether? So you could do it in lots of different ways. You go with whatever is best for you. But just make sure in all the things that you do that you're using some of our mathematical words like more and altogether. Have fun today, and I'll see you soon. Bye.